And we are back, guys. Today we're going to be reacting to a video called Modern Women Just Don't Listen. This is a video from Just Pearly Things. I'll link her YouTube channel down in the comments below and pin it as well. So Pearl is pretty much, honestly, the female version of Andrew Tate, who goes on and has her own very own podcast. She actually showcases how a lot of women that are out on the streets nowadays want a traditional man but don't want to be traditional themselves. So this is another new video that she had from her podcast. Let's see what happens.
If he was to come,
you should call him.
Yeah,
you should call him and tell him.
I would, but
say, I'm ready. I got you a side piece.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
The problem is his issue isn't multiple women. His issue is he's not where he wants to be financially. I think, again, society puts pressure on men to have to be millionaires. Like, there's this idea that men have to be.
So what would happen if you just said, I don't care about the money. Like, I will work with you. Like, you can do your side piece thing.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that too.
No, I think, but it's more him believing in him accepting that. It's not. I can say all I want.
Was it because in like the relationship before? Was it like is that something you got on him for?
No, never.
Okay.
But it's his concept of women is women will stay with you if you have money.
Which is honestly one of the most, honestly, is the brutal truth, guys. If you do not have money, the woman will leave you, okay? The woman will leave you. She'll go and find somebody else who's more financially stable and can provide for her and her needs. Because a man, honestly, nowadays, in this modern world, we're only as useful as much as we can provide for them.
Because a lot of men now, especially like the Andrew Tate lovers, believe.
Andrew Tate lovers, lady, do you even hear yourself? Andrew Tate, honestly, is teaching young men, honestly, to embrace masculinity, because that is something that we need in this world, lady, okay? And for her to just be doing this, I can already tell she's a hater from Andrew Tate.
If you don't have enough money, a woman would leave you.
100%.
Yeah, 100%, guys.
So this is the problem, is me, I will stick by his side regardless.
She will stick by his side. That is very, very, very rare, guys, honestly, to find a woman that actually is a ride or die female. For her to be saying this kind of stuff, honestly, she can be saying this just so that way she doesn't look bad in front of the camera, as well as she knows that this video is going to go on YouTube. But honestly, behind closed doors, I don't think this woman actually would do that, honestly, especially the way she's just voicing her opinion and her not actually believing or trying to be open-minded about the situation, how things are with especially a man that's broken down, has lost everything in his life, and has to start from zero all over again.
Interrupt you, not to be rude, but you're his wife. He chose you. You chose him.
Exactly.
And what everybody else outside of that is doing is none of your concern. And what gets my brain is when you're in a marriage, everybody else really doesn't matter in the respect of, like, you know, your parents' opinion, they can add whatever, but it literally doesn't matter. So Andrew Tate, social media, all these factors, they don't matter. They actually don't matter. Take them away and then work on your marriage, your relationship together. That's what.
And this is the thing. Yeah. I can say it to him all I want, but again, as a man, he has to believe in himself and accept it.
I can't believe that a guy would leave a full-blown marriage just because he doesn't think he's financially stable.
No. A lot of men.
You're already married.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's men also overthink what we like. The way we overthink things.
Have you ever called him, like, got on your knees, begged, and apologized? Got on your knees and said, I was wrong, like, you were right.
And before I even say anything, she replies, she's going to say no. Why? Because they do not think that they're ever wrong. They always blame the man. And for anything that goes wrong in the household, whether you're married or just with your boyfriend or girlfriend, they will always say no. They are not wrong at all. And it's always the man's fault.
Yeah.
We've had conversations.
And again, just proved my point right there, guys. She honestly is avoiding the topic question that Pearl just asked her. Have you ever done this? She just went somewhere else.
He's not. Yeah,
I think generally, I don't know, but there must be another reason why he's not getting back.
I've apologized, and he's apologized, and we've both agreed that when he is, it's more, he needs to accept where he is in his life, and I can't impose. For example,
no, lady, I'm sorry, but a man that is ambitious and actually is not satisfied being where he is and stuff like that will always be striving there, because society will always look down on a man who has nothing to offer somebody in his life, okay? He will not be content with it. He will not be able to sleep. He will not be able to eat. This man will do everything in his power to try to say, oh, where can I get more money from? Oh, where can I elevate my game? This is something that we will not stay down, guys.
example, I think a man, when he knows he's got a responsibility, especially a father, a child, and a woman, he wants to now make sure he's got enough money
Yes.
to support. And again, his dreams
So
are the
instead of
average dreams.
staying and doing that, he's left.
No, it's not.
I don't understand.
That is so
No,
full
it's
shit.
not. It's not that he's left. It's more he doesn't want us to get toxic and hate each other. So it's more like if we separate.
Can I ask you a question? If he was to call you right now and be like, okay, I'm ready, like, can we get back together?
Yeah, I'll say yes.
So the reason that you're not together is because of him, then it's not mutual.
He's not ready yet. Yeah.
I don't think
No,
that
I
he
just-
can just leave just because he's got no money.
It's-
Like, you're
yeah,
I've
already
been
married.
broke,
There's obviously
guys.
got to be another
It's
reason
not that he doesn't
he's
have
not
money.
coming back.
No. I think you guys are getting it wrong again. It's not that he doesn't have money. He's not. For him, having 600k in your bank isn't enough because he feels like.
That doesn't make.
No. But again, exactly.
Yeah.
I can't tell him enough times. I don't care if you're not making millions.
No.
It's him to believe and accept. Actually,
Do you
she doesn't
believe
care.
what
But do
he's
you-
saying?
it
just like, okay. Like, it just sounds like there's something missing from the story. I don't know. You
Okay,
could
Eddie.
be, yeah.
I'm
This is where men have to come in, yeah. You're the man.
I'm listening. Go on.
Eddie, does a man feel like money is important in a relationship?
It most definitely is because again, nowadays society and everything when it comes to boyfriend and girlfriend has changed completely. If a man does not have any money, he is useless. He is pointless and useless. He's not attractive to any modern side women right now, and women will not go for that man. They always go for the top guys, the 1% category where literally men have everything, financially stable, cool cars, cool fancy suits and everything, but they will never go for a broke guy.
110%. But
Okay.
go on.
If you were now with a woman, but you're not financially happy where you are, would you break off the relationship?
No.
Can I
If you're
ask
not
you a
happy,
question?
okay. If
Wait.
it's stressing you out and you're feeling like
I
you
can
need
only
to
feel
focus on money,
I can only feel stressed if you're the reason I'm stressed.
okay.
Because
Mm-hmm.
if money is, I agree with you in the sense that men do have a lot of pressures, but I believe that's just the way it is, and
Yep.
men have to deal with that pressure. It's part of being a man.
Okay.
But if I'm married to you, and this is why I think everybody's gonna start thinking there's a piece missing, because even as a man, and this is me speaking as a man, if I'm married to you, the only reason I'd feel the type of way is if I'm made to feel that way. So it's either he feels that way because of someone, which has to be you, or there's something else missing from the
Okay.
story.
So now let me ask you this. In a relationship, you have to give time, right? Time and energy. When you have children, you have to give time and energy, right? If you felt like you giving time and energy there was taken away from what your dreams in money was, would you then
I don't understand. Why did you not think about that before you got
but
married?
exactly what I'm saying is
Exactly.
initially it was different, right? That his goals might have been different. People change.
Okay.
I'm trying to convince him money's not an issue, yeah? But Eddie, if you were now putting energy in, like you want to put energy in your business, but you feel like having a relationship is straining your business, would you keep the relationship or would you focus on business?
I'll do both because I'm married to you.
Okay, now
So
I'm
that's
saying
Exactly,
if
yep.
you felt like it was draining, like you felt like you couldn't give, and when I say draining, it's not that I want money, I want your time, right? So
Okay, so just to elaborate on this, honestly, I get where she's coming from. She wants the man to spend more time with her, and I get it. Yes, in some ways, working too much is a bad thing as well, just like everything else in life, guys. Too much of something is bad, but that man is also not done. His ambitions right now, outgrow what he wants in the relationship. And if he really is trying to be like that, honestly, in my opinion, that's admirable because a man that is ambitious, he's dangerous. He still wants to elevate his game. He still wants to become more than what he is. And like Andrew Tate has said before in his podcast and in his videos on Rumble, that honestly, you have to try to be the best version of yourself. Now, if she can't accept that, honestly, and support this man, then that's just, it's on her, in my opinion, honestly, because again, that man is trying to do something way bigger than what he already has. Even though he's financially stable, he's not content. And I can agree with him. He probably wants to be in a position in his life where money is no longer an issue for him, where he can literally just grab anything he wants from a shopping mall, anything from the stores, and don't even look at the price tag and be like, you know what, I want that. But I get it. Some women want more time, but then that'll also make the man become lazy and try to give up on his ambitions and his goals in life. And honestly, a lot of men don't want that no more. They don't want to settle down like that just yet. In his part, honestly, he should have talked with her and explained this to them before they got married, so that way they don't have to go through the whole divorce situation and stuff like that. But at the same time, she can't be mad at him now. She knew what she was getting into the moment she said, "I do." So.
In my relationship, I want your time. If you felt like you couldn't give your partner adequate time and that's the only thing she wants from you, would you feel like you need to terminate the relationship?
No, because I'm married with a child.
Yeah, but the
Exactly. Exactly my point. And on top of that too, the other thing I'm seeing from this video is she has not once mentioned anything about what she brings to the table with this man, like what she does, what her career is. So unless she starts to elaborate on herself to defend herself why she wants for him to spend more time with her, honestly, I can't agree with her right now too much on this. Okay, but let's see what else says.
My responsibilities is way higher than that. So I think, and this is what we talk about, and why I asked the question about modern women and selfishness. I truly believe that when we in a relationship, it's not about me no more. So whatever it is that I need to sacrifice to make sure this thing works is what I have to sacrifice. That's my responsibility as a person who's brought a child into this world.
Right.
When you talk about money, when you talk about money, I've always earned more than my men, and I've never made them feel any different, less of a man. They've always paid. You know, they've always been the men. It's never been a problem. And if you're married, you're in a relationship with someone, you manage the money. You build each other up. You know, if you was married now and you're on, I don't know, 9,000 a year, if you and your wife together working at it, you can build. You're not gonna say, well, you know what, let's separate. I ain't got enough money, and we're gonna come back in another 3 years when you've got money. You're not gonna say that. You're gonna work it together.
I'm first generation here, so my parents migrated over here. They came here with nothing. Like to the point where when I was growing up, they had to switch between he was looking after me day and night because they couldn't afford a nanny. They work through these things together. So I'm thinking if they can move from a land where they know to a land where they don't know, and still manage and maintain a relationship and still be together to this day for me to come here and tell the story, there's no reason why other people shouldn't live by that standard.
Okay, that's a great topic right there to touch upon, and as well as the other actually older woman that she knows right there told her that yes, they should work on it. But remember guys, nowadays things have changed. There is no longer 50-50. There is no longer, oh well, this time I'll help you, this time you help me. No, that doesn't go anymore, guys, because nowadays, again, most women that are on the date on trying to get a man honestly want more of a traditional man, but they themselves are not traditional. So they want a man making 100K every single year, if not more, but they themselves are working either 9 to 5 or still living with their parents, or they have no job at all and have been ran through, guys, honestly. So again, this right now is, yeah, it might have worked before in the past because those were different times. Nowadays, with the modern times, guys, there is no longer any more 50-50. That is very rare in any cases if you do find a legit great woman that actually do that for you and help you out. But even then, though, guys, honestly, the pressure that's on us modern men right now, honestly, it's just too much that we will not allow a female to pay for us at all. Okay, we're not designed for that, guys. So now again, like I said, guys, honestly, at this point, no, it's just very rare, honestly. And I can see where she's coming from, but like I said, it's very rare, guys.
Oh, it is. Like I said,
Are you high maintenance?
No, can I just say this a million times over? It's because this generation hasn't faced real adversity.
Yep.
And all the adversity they face is on social media. So, for example, like you said, your parents left their country and came here and made it work.
And that was years
Your
ago.
marriage, you have to make it work. You have to put in the effort. Your partner has to put in the
I
effort.
think there's got to be something else like missing from the story.
No,
another
it's
reason.
literally okay. I'm not denying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make the marriage work, right?
Yeah.
I can't. It takes two to tango, right?
Okay.
Again, it might come to a point in his life that he realizes actually Soraya is there regardless, whether he's a millionaire or zilch, and then he might be like, actually, I can see it.
Yeah.
But it's very hard, especially the area he was brought up in. He was around a lot of superficial people. I grew up in Hackney. I came from, like Eddie, poverty, whatever. Like, my family came here with nothing. I grew up with that. That's my reality. I don't care about designer goods. I don't care about materialistic things. He needs to accept that I don't care.
Yeah,
But you also then have to accept that this man was ambitious. He's goal-orientated. He has a plan that he wants to execute, and nothing will stop him, whether it be family or loved ones. You knew this from the get-go. Excuse me. But you decided to not listen to that, and now you want to bring it up like literally years, if not months later from down the road from your marriage. Come on now. I feel honestly like she's probably leaving something out that's crucial as to why this man, her husband, is now trying to leave her or has already left her because he wants no more to do with her at all. So she's probably hiding something. And the way it is right now, saying that she wants to work on it, but he won't accept her and her flaws or whatever it is that she wants to do, it's a little bit selfish to me, honestly. But again, we only know one side of the story. It would have been nice if we could have had the husband come on the podcast as well, too, to actually, elaborate his side of the story a little bit more as to what she does that probably stresses this man out.
Thing is, you haven't faced adversity together, and that is the problem. You're not facing your adversity together.
Yeah, she's just brushing it off. She doesn't care.
Not facing the adversity together, and that is the problem. I'm listening to you, and I respect that you've been so open, because it's allowing me to understand your story, and I can see you're making effort. Yeah, but it's like you're missing the part where you have to work as a team. And that teamwork means you have to put I to the side and make it we.
Her just literally laughing at every little comment, or for pretty much the way this other girl right here is actually trying to explain it to her. It's just baffling, honestly. And she doesn't care. She seems literally like a girl that's just selfish, doesn't care at all. And if it's not her way, it's the highway. That's just, come on. Like, that's disrespectful and all. Like, come on. And she's not trying to hide it either. She's literally laughing in the other woman's face. It's like, come on.
I wish
And
he was
then,
here.
no, I know,
Make
because
sure you watch
Maybe you should call him and bring him here.
I mean,
You can call him.
Yeah.
Listen,
Call him.
I wish he
Call
was
him.
here.
You have his
'cause
number. Call him. Call him.
I wish he was here.
We have a phone line. We have a phone line.
Listen, I wish he
And again, you just saw it. Everybody else is telling her, call him, so that way we can have a little bit piece of his side of the story, not just yours, and we can actually, see what the problem is and try to help you guys fix it out. But again, she's avoiding the topic. Why? Because she probably knows that she's in the wrong. She's hiding something that's very crucial to this argument that she doesn't want to disclose to anybody at all. And it's like, come on, guys. But honestly, like, from the rest of this video, honestly, I can already tell is she will not listen. She doesn't care. It's either her way or the highway. Honestly, guys, the best advice I could always recommend, and the same thing as Andrew Tate has said it before, is focus on yourself, grow, be the best version of yourself, guys, and everything else will be, fall into place later on down the road. Women, honestly, are just an added bonus to our lives once we become the best version of ourselves that we can be, guys. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.